welcome to the second game in our franchise run of Metal Gear Solid. This is Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, part of the Master Chief Collection. You guys voted for us to do the franchise run, and this is the second one. After finishing the first game a little while ago now, we just haven't had a chance to get this started. So today we begin the adventure with Snake, find out what's been going on, and hopefully figure out what we need to do first. Now, we have got the intro to play, as it is a new game. If you want to skip that, skip ahead to 15 minutes and 22 seconds, and that's when we actually properly start. Before that, it's all a lot of intro, story, and a little bit of filler as well. If that interests you, continue to watch, and we'll see you very soon.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
He's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. It's their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. Ka-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the Ka-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Now I've had a bit of a catch up. We now know that Snake is working with Otacon in the private sector. No longer part of the military. They're out on their own, trying to do their own thing. And we need to find evidence of Metal Gear on the ship. That is our plan. We're not meant to hurt anyone. We've got tranquilizer bullets in our gun. And we do need to figure out the controls first and foremost and try and get back to grips with how this all works. So, let's find a way in the ship, I suppose. There's nowhere else to go, is there, but in the ship. And if we're going to find evidence of Metal Gear, we've got to go inside. So let's have a look around and see how we do this. There are some stairs coming up to our left. What else is past them as well? It's always worth looking around because you never know what you're going to find. That's the thing. Let's have a look. Anything around the corner? I am being extra careful and vigilant just because I don't want to make any silly mistakes very early on. It wouldn't bode well, would it, going forward? Right, there's a door to our left there. There's stairs again as well up there. Anything around this corner? Judging on the first game, there will be things in the corners of places that you don't necessarily have to go to. There we go. Pentazemin. So definitely worth checking these little areas out just in case. You never know what you're going to find. Okay, there's a guard upstairs. Let's see if we can take our first guard out, shall we? Where's he gone? He's there. Okay. This may be a bit clumsy, but we'll see how we go. Nice and slow. There we go, his hands are up. We have already shot him though. So this will give us an indication of how long tranquilizers take to start taking effect as well. Okay, we just took him down ourselves. Tranquilizing him take forever, to be fair, but he's down. That's good.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door is open.
Okay, we now know how to open doors. We can head inside. Is there anything else here? Yep, bandages. This is why we have to check the corners. Right, let's head inside the doorway then. Let's see what we find inside. I don't really know where we're heading. This is Deck B, Q's quarters. But yeah, I'm a little bit all over the place just because I don't know where we're actually heading to. We've got to figure this out ourselves. We can see on the mini-map on top right, there is an enemy nearby, so we'll be careful of him. I think this corridor is fairly safe. I don't think he's coming. Is that? There we go, another hold up. This time we're going to see tranquilizers in full action. How long do they take? They take a little while, don't they? They do take an awful long time to take effect, which isn't good. But we carry on. As I say, I'm kind of guessing where we're meant to be going at this point. There's more stairs going up here. Let's have a quick look, see if they're safe. Deck C, crew's quarters now. So we've gone one deck higher. Can we see anyone? Not really. There's a camera there though, we've got to be careful of. I wonder if we can just sneak past hugging the wall or something. I'll avoid the camera at the very least. There we go. And we are through. Okay. We can go upstairs here as well. Could really have a look around first, but it's one of those. I'm really unsure where we should be going. Right, that's another doorway way out. Nothing in there by the looks of things. Right. So now we're up to Deck D with the crew's quarters, and that was close. There was a soldier there. Something we need to be aware of. They're coming out of that doorway as well then. I think there's a camera up there, judging by the mini-map and the small little radius as well. So I think there's a camera through that doorway. Is there anywhere else to go? That's the question. We should really look around and see what we can find, to be fair. Okay, what is up here then? There's another guard on the opposite corridor. We're aware of him. There he is. Let's see if we can take him out like the others, I think.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Man, am I glad we stopped for that phone call. We could have been blown to smithereens there, but luckily, Otacon phoned and we answered. Right, let's quickly check out this area over here since there's no enemies in here. Looks like a store cupboard of sorts. So let's see what we've got. Some bullets. Okay. Now my only concern is while people walking around, and we've somehow disarmed a bomb while people are walking around and potentially could see us. So we've got to take this nice and slow and carefully, I think. Let's see what we can do. There's too many people around. Although that guy is going down the stairs. Yep, he's gone. That's one out of the way at least for the time being. This one is still walking around. Now what did Otacon say to do? We've got to I think we've got to disarm the bomb. I can't remember what he said for us to do though. We can't see the beams, and I can't get an angle on anything to do anything, it seems. But we've got to do something. What have we got on us that might help? Other guards coming back. There we go. I think we're okay. There is one in the other room that concerns me. If he comes out, that could be a potential problem for us. Right. Have we got anything that we could use here? It'd be nice if we could see the beams. If we can't see the beams, the thing we need to shoot to potentially disarm it. I don't know if it's a wire or something similar, maybe. There must be something we can do from here. AP sensor, that's life form detector. Cigarettes, cardboard box. None of it really helps, does it really? The RP sensor's kind of already running with a mini-map. So don't really need an RP sensor, to be fair. What do we do? Otacon, what did he say? Oh, he said fire extinguisher, didn't he? And there it is. Okay. We can now see the beams. Now we can get underneath. Okay. Oh, I'm glad we noticed that. That saved us massively. Right. Let's get underneath. We've got to take down this guy as well in a second. He hasn't seen us yet. We're okay. But that is us through the bomb. Can we quickly get him from here? That's him tranquilized. He's already alerted people. The tranquilizer didn't take effect quick enough. He's run away. So have we.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
So, objectives, we need to get down into the holds to locate Metal Gear, but there's also someone outside. Now, I don't really want to go back to where the guards were, hence, you know, setting off the alarm and all that. So, we've got to do something here first, I think. And I think it's something to do with the person outside. I'm assuming it's a fight. I'm assuming it's not a friend. We can't get out the door, that door's sealed. Let's go outside and see who this person is then, shall we?
Has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker holds secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot?
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either. I've been with you since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unity. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Cipher? Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gurlukovich.
Gurlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
We did it. We defeated Olga Gurlukovich. I apologise for pronunciation. It's probably horrendous. And that is all we've got time for today. We've managed to infiltrate this ship. We've learned a few new mechanics for the game as well. And we defeated our first boss. I'm guessing Olga was a boss. A massive thank you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. We'll see you again very soon.